It feels like forever ago since we last received any information on Pokemon Go, but today the Pokemon website is updated with a lot of new information on Pokemon Go. We have gameplay pictures and a whole bunch of details that I want to go over with you guys. And yeah, let's get right into reading the article, I guess. So, travel between the real world and the virtual world of Pokemon with Pokemon... You can't be serious right now. So as I was saying, travel between the real world and the virtual world of Pokemon with Pokemon Go for iPhone and Android devices. And that's just an introduction, so I guess we'll scroll down and get right into the actual information. Get on your feet and step outside to find and catch wild Pokemon. Explore cities and towns around where you live and even around the globe to capture as many Pokemon as you can. That's really interesting because I don't know if they have told us or given us confirmation that there's going to be a bunch of Pokemon all around the globe. I think a lot of people made that assumption, but I didn't think we knew for sure until now. And one interesting thing to ask is if you're actually going to have to go all around the globe to catch them all. And if you can even catch them all. In the trailer it says catch them all, and that's their, that's their motto. So you'd expect to be able to store Pokemon, but they haven't talked about a PC, like a storage place where you can keep all your Pokemon. And if you're going to be able to catch them all, technically. They haven't even said if trading on Wi-Fi is possible or anything like that, so catching them all might be a really tough challenge this time around because not everybody can go all around the globe just to catch Pokemon, you know? As you move around, your smartphone will vibrate to let you know you're near a Pokemon. Once you've encountered a Pokemon, take aim on your smartphone's touchscreen and throw a Pokeball to catch it. Be careful when you try to catch it or it might run away. Also, look for Pokestops located at interesting places, such as public art installations, historical markers, and monuments where you can collect more Pokeballs and other items. So for example, I live in Seattle, so if I go to the Space Needle, I can expect to see a Pokestop there, maybe. Or maybe they have to be partnered with Nintendo or affiliated with the Pokemon Company or Niantic or something in order for it to be considered a Pokestop. But we don't know details and what's going to be a Pokestop and what's not going to be a Pokestop until later, I guess. I'm pretty sure they're going to reveal a list or something. In Pokemon Go, you will gain levels as a trainer, and at higher levels, you will be able to catch more powerful Pokemon to complete your Pokedex. You'll also have access to more powerful items, such as Great Balls, to give you a better shot at catching Pokemon. Keep exploring and encountering Pokemon to raise your level. That's really weird. I'm just gonna say that, I'm gonna put it out there, that's just really weird to me. Because it's always been that you have to raise your Pokemon's level, but in this game, it doesn't seem that it's that way. I mean, from all the screenshots and all that stuff, I don't see a level anywhere except for next to your trainer. So it looks like you're gonna have to level yourself up in order to catch stronger Pokemon as you go. Really strange, really strange, but I feel like I could get used to it. It's just a very different take on the entire formula, like you're leveling yourself up, you're not leveling your Pokemon up. And it's kind of weird because it's not like you have a bond with that one Pokemon because you're not technically raising it. It's just that you're leveling yourself up, which enables you to catch stronger Pokemon. So it's not about catching the Pokemon and raising it, it's about leveling yourself up and catching stronger Pokemon to replace the weaker Pokemon that you have. There are other ways to add Pokemon to your roster too. If you catch the same species of Pokemon enough times, you'll get the opportunity to evolve one of them, and as you explore, you might find Pokemon eggs at Pokestops, which will hatch after you've walked a certain distance. When they hatch, you might find Pokemon you've never seen before. I don't know what they mean by Pokemon you've never seen before. Maybe the Pokemon eggs are a way to get other Pokemon in your area that are not available in your area. So when you go to a Pokestop, you could find a Pokemon that is usually found in Japan, or in India, or in China, but isn't exactly a Pokemon from your region. I mean, that's what I'm thinking at least. But I don't know. It might be just a different Pokemon in your area that's difficult to catch or find. Some wild Pokemon will appear only in certain places near where you live or around the world. For example, some water-type Pokemon may appear only near lakes and oceans. If you're away from home, be sure to stay alert for Pokemon you wouldn't normally encounter. So it doesn't look like you're going to be able to encounter every single Pokemon in your area, and you might have to leave your country in order to find the Pokemon that you're looking for. But it's really strange to me because how are you going to spread out 700 and something Pokemon all across the globe, or all around the globe? It doesn't make sense. is the US gonna have 50 Pokemon then? And China another 50, Japan another 50, India another 50, Europe another 50? Because there's only so much you can, like some countries are gonna have more Pokemon than others then. Or else you're gonna have to like, oh man, this is so confusing. This is so confusing. At a certain point in the game, you'll be asked to join one of 3 teams. Once you join a team, you'll gain the ability to assign Pokemon you've caught to empty gym locations or to a location where a team member has placed one of his or her Pokemon. Like Pokestops, gyms can be found at real locations in the world. Each player can place only one Pokemon at a particular gym, so you're encouraged to work with others on the team to build up a strong defense. So if you go to your local Walmart and you see that they already have a team, then you're gonna engage in a battle to take control of Walmart. Something like that. A wide variety of challenges are available that highlight many different categories, such as catching Pokemon and exploration. By completing these challenges, you'll unlock achievement medals that will appear in your player profile. Try your best to unlock as many medals as you can. I'm guessing these achievements are like the achievements on the Xbox and PlayStation, so if you guys have one of those, then you'll be familiar with these. A portable device called the Pokemon Go Plus will enable Pokemon Go players to enjoy the game even while they're not looking at their smartphones. The device connects the smartphone via Bluetooth and notifies the player about events in the game, such as the appearance of a Pokemon nearby, using an LED and vibration. In addition, players can catch Pokemon or perform other simple actions by pressing the button on the device. Pokemon Go Plus will be available soon. Check back for more details. Alright, so this isn't available and I'm guessing it's because the game's not available. An early field test limited to Japan only is planned for Pokemon Go while the game is still in active development. The features, available languages, design, and overall appearance are not final. Please stay tuned for more information about expansion of the field test to other markets. Pokemon Go will be available for download at no charge on the App Store and... I can't scroll down anymore. Okay, I'm guessing it says Android. No, it actually says Google Play, and it also says that in-app purchases will also be available. So I'm guessing you have to buy Pokeballs or maybe some items or something else. I don't know what they're gonna do with that, but the game is free, so I guess spending a couple of dollars in-game isn't too big of a deal.